Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Talk Story. For this episode, we're going to be talking about Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Month. As you probably know, I am Filipino. I've stated this in my intro video, and I'm a very proud Asian American. And this is a month where we celebrate the history, our culture, our traditions of being an Asian or Pacific Islander, and we, reflect upon the contributions and influences of our past generation. Fun fact, did you know Filipinos came to America before the United States was born? So the first Filipinos that actually came to North America were sailors during the Spanish-Filipino-Mexico galleon trade in the 14th century. So what they did was they jumped ship and established colonies in California and Louisiana. Are Filipinos Asian or Pacific Islander? Comment down below what you think. The Philippines is in the Pacific Ocean, but we're also off the coast of Asia because, Philippines was colonized by the Spaniards for 300 years. But the Philippines is in Asia. But how Asian are they? Or are they Pacific Islanders? Because, the Philippines is an archipelago. There's thousands of islands. There's thousands of islands and dialects. The Philippines was colonized by so many different types of people. Spain, India, Japan at some point, the US. For this particular episode, I want to focus on the contributions and influence of my peers of our current generation. Unfortunately, during this pandemic, a lot of us, we can't normally celebrate the way we normally do. We can't have large gatherings, we can't have any festivals, and so forth. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't be out there helping each other out and supporting each other. So first up, I want to highlight my friends at Visionize Media. This is a production company I had the pleasure of working with while I was living in Hawaii. And to say more about this production company, here's my childhood friend, Antonio Agosto.
Visionize Media is a dual-owned company between me, myself, Antonio Agosto, and Sharon Asadera. So we are the sole owners of the company. However, it's actually based on the team of 4, where the core team consists of Blake Abiz and John Kim. And all 4 of us come from different lineage in the South Pacific. So you have myself, I'm pretty much Samoan. You have Sharon and Blake, they come from Filipino heritage. And then you have John Kim, who's coming from the South Korean heritage. And we like to focus on cinematic storytelling for pretty much wedding couples, clients of all sorts, and corporate companies. So during this COVID-19 pandemic, it's definitely been a hardship for our clients and our future clients that are trying to book us. For example, like our weddings has been extended, and a lot of our accounts have been put on hold due to financial situations. So we've been shooting with a local medical client to help build their online presence so that the community is aware of what's going on. And we've also been doing some education webinars for a lot of our viewers out there. So we've been doing webinar Wednesdays, which would help educate the things that we do, which is filmmaking and photography, and all the things in between, which is production and sound. We've also been doing some live shows and live entertainment and some acoustic videos. But the most exciting thing that we're doing is a project for our graduates that are coming up. And we've been working with Campbell High School to help bring their virtual graduation to life. So Sharon's been working endless hours with our media teacher to try to bring awareness and help these graduates celebrate their accomplishments through their 4 years at James Campbell High School. So if you guys have time and you guys want to have some fun, tune into our webinars where we talk stories about how we build stuff. If you guys are interested in watching some entertainment to get some music in your bloodstreams while we're all going through this craziness, you can also watch our videos online, and hopefully you can also perpetuate the music that comes from the islands. But most of all, just practice social distancing with everyone. Right now, it's a time where we all believe in we, then me. Look out for each other, help each other out. Think about your elderlies. And just don't forget that you just need to stay safe. So, peace, love, and aloha.
So next person I want to highlight is Kelly, who's the owner of Sublima Jewelry. I had the pleasure of working with her for a few shoots to say more about her brand and the things she's done during this pandemic. Here's Kelly.
Hi, this is Kelly Bitt. I'm the founder of Sublima Jewelry, my handmade collection of artful, striking, and sustainable jewelry made here in New York from recycled metals. In the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, I've been trying to think of ways to contribute to relief efforts. So last month, we donated 100% of sales to the COVID-19 Response Fund from Feeding America, and through that, we were able to provide more than 30,000 meals to families in need, which was so rewarding to be able to amplify what I could give personally through customer orders. Now that it's Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, I've been thinking about what it means to be Asian in America and reflecting on that. And for me, it's really about understanding our history of exclusion and marginality, taking pride in that history and in the progress that we've achieved since then. And it's also about the responsibility of driving that progress forward through advocacy and representation, not just for us as Asian Americans, but for other minority groups, because there have been so many parallels in discrimination throughout history.
So the last person I want to highlight is my friend Priscilla, who is the owner of Girls Talk Tech. And to talk more about what this show is, here's Priscilla.
Hi everyone, my name is Priscilla and I am the founder of Girls Talk Tech, the show where girls talk about technology and other things. I started the show because I realized that I was one of the very few women in technology at my job, and I know that that can be kind of discouraging to girls because the kind of people that we see who are represented as engineers are very different from current girls who, may aspire to be engineers. So a lot of girls I speak to, they like engineering, but they also like makeup, they like fashion, they like art, and they think that maybe because, they have all these multifaceted interests in their lives that they might not be a good engineer. I wanted to let them know that, hey, no, there are these amazing women in engineering that are just like you. I also want to talk about what we're doing at Girls Talk Tech that is COVID-19 relief related. So one of the things I did was interview a girl who is making 3D printed face shields for frontline workers. She mobilized a community of people who have 3D printers at home and encouraged them to make their own face shields for their local hospital workers. I wanted to use this platform to showcase girls who are doing awesome things using technology for their communities. In addition to that, I actually started a fundraiser to provide PPE for frontline workers in New York City.
So I actually met Priscilla through a Facebook group called Asian Creative Network. So this Facebook group in particular has 37,000 members worldwide. There's little subgroups for each city. So I am a part of the New York one. There's a Vancouver, Los Angeles, Taiwan. Hopefully I can start one in Hawaii as well. I first discovered this group a couple years ago when I first moved to New York. Thanks to this group, I actually have made a lot of friends, collaborated on many different types of projects. It's a great networking tool and a great place to meet a lot of different types of creatives, not just photographers and videographers, but DJs, musicians, illustrators, cooks. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and sort of inspires you to get involved. And if you want to know more about some of the charities that my friends have been involved with, I'll put it in the description down below. So remember, stay home, stay safe. If you go outside, wear a mask, and peace.